About You. Now she is starring in a movie called Sydney White, which opens this Friday, September 21st. Please welcome Amanda Bynes. Welcome back. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look handsome yourself.
Well, you were like a kid when you first came here. Now you're what? You just turned 21, right?
21, yep. I just
Well,
turned
congratulations. 21. So what'd you do? Go crazy, big party? What happened?
Yes, I went crazy. No, I actually didn't. I was doing Sydney White in Orlando, and I partied with my peeps, you know, on set.
Right, just kind of a little peep party.
Just a little peep, you know the candies.
Disney characters?
No, we just we worked. It was really fun.
Okay, now I know your parents are in the audience, right?
Yes, my mom Lynn and my dad Rick are in the audience. I don't know where, but they're somewhere.
Now, do you call them Mom and Dad? Do you call them Rick?
Oh, I call them Mom and Dad generally. Yeah. But right now, I just wanted the audience to know their names.
Right. See, that's like a California thing. When I grew up, it was always like the people across the street was like father and mother, and I was like mom and dad. It wasn't until I came here when then people go, "This is Bob, my dad."
Oh no, I don't do that though. I think that's weird.
Yeah,
I call my dad Fa, and my mom, I have all sorts of names for her. Marvel. Marsupial.
Marsupial.
But not in a weird way. Just I have all these different variations of mom and dad.
All right. Now this is something interesting. Your dad once wrote me a joke, and I sent him a check.
Yeah, in 1993, I was 7. My dad, actually, who was a dentist for a long time, submitted a joke to you, and you actually told it on the air. My dad taped it. He happened to tape it, and my dad has the check here.
I sent him a check for $50 for the joke. Where is Dad? Dad, where are you? Dad?
Hi, Dad.
Dad, you remember the joke? John, get a mic. Go over there. John. Hey, Dad. Dad, you remember the joke, right?
Yeah, it's the only one I ever sold. So.
All right. Why don't you tell the joke, and we'll judge if it was worth $50.
Okay.
John,
somebody in Los Angeles came up with a good idea.
Yeah.
They decided to put the automatic teller machine into the lobby of a police station. So now when you get robbed, you don't have to wait around all day for the cops to show up.
All right, very good.
Great job. I think that was a funny joke.
So you pretty much retired on that.
Yeah.
And you've been living off...
That was my plan.
Been living off the interest of that all these years.
I sent you 200 more the next day. And none ever made the air.
Yeah, I think they didn't quite. They probably didn't reach me in time. Well, thank you very much. You should actually cash this check out. Pretty much. Yeah. Let me ask you now, they seem pretty easygoing. Were your folks strict when you were growing up?
They actually were very strict.
Yeah.
In a good way, though. My parents never let me go to the mall alone or with friends. I had to go with my parents.
Or with friends? You couldn't even go with friends?
I couldn't even go with friends. I think it was because, shady things happen in malls.
Right.
So I wasn't allowed to go. So I did have very strict parents. But as you can see, that's where I got my love of comedy from my funny dad. So, and my beautiful mom.
And how long have they been married?
40 years. They just celebrated their 40
Wow, 40 years. Wow, that's pretty good. Now, have you got a boyfriend?
I do not.
You do not?
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have I have a wife, actually.
How long have you been married?
I've been married.
To the mall.
Yeah, cute guys there?
I've been married.
That's where you find them.
27 years.
Congratulations.
27 years. Yeah, now, of course, that would end very quickly if I suddenly got a girlfriend. But that would
I think that would be odd and uncomfortable.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, wives get very uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, a little
My wife
weirded
is
out.
very old-fashioned that way.
Yeah.
Now tell us about the movie.
Sydney White is a modern version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Instead of dwarfs, they're 7 dorks. So I'm in college, and I basically get kicked out of the sorority because I'm not cool enough, and I sort of move into this vortex type of living environment with these 7 dorky guys, and it was a great experience. Joe Nussbaum directed it, great director, and it was a really fun experience, and I hope you guys like it. It comes out this Friday.
I think I remember seeing a cable version of something like this once, but that's a whole different. That's a whole different.
Show?
Now you play a comic book collector.
Oh, you mean like a dirty cable version?
No, I'm just being silly.
I don't know anything about that.
No, of course not. I didn't expect it. No, but you play a comic book collector?
No, yes, I do actually, and I am a comic book collector in real life.
Really?
I have like 400 Archie comics.
Oh, Archie, they still have Archie. You know, I used to read those when I was a kid.
Yeah?
But I used to collect comics too, and I would come home. Well, Batman, Archie, Superman. But when I remember coming home from school, and the pile would get shorter and shorter.
What was happening to them?
I don't know. My mother was secretly throwing them away. But
my mom didn't do that. She supported my fetish.
See,
definitely.
Yeah, see?
When I had chicken pox when I was really young,
Yeah.
I think I was like 8 or 9, or maybe 10 or 11. I don't really remember when. But my mom got me a huge book. It was like the 40th anniversary of Archie's, and I was a total nerd. I remember there's photos of me with all my chicken pox, and I'm so excited because I'm reading this huge, you know, Archie book.
How much is an Archie comic now? They were 12 cents when I was a kid.
They're like $2 for like the, you know, digest.
$2.
Kind of expensive
That
now.
was the annual. That was the subscription when I was a kid.
It's
wow,
prices
$2.
These days.
All right. We have a clip of the film here. Let's
Yes,
see.
I think so.
What is the scene we're going to see here? This is.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. This is.
That's me.
This is you in the dorm.
Yes.
Okay.
As a Snow White type
Okay.
character.
And what's
Sydney
happening
White.
here? You're addressing the dorks.
Here I am. I'm talking to the dorks because I want them to run for student council because of the Greeks. They always do everything, so I want the dorks to sort of rule.
Okay. Here we go. Take a look.
Please don't give up. Did the Avengers give up when the Black Knight sprayed New York with that foam that left everybody stuck to the ground? No.
No.
With the help of a criminal glue specialist, they freed everyone. I'm your criminal glue specialist. Yeah. Now, who's running for president?
Not it.
Not it. Not it.
Not it. Not it.
Yeah, Sydney White. It opens on this Friday on the 21st. Amanda, thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Dad. Be right back with Emmylou Harris right after this. I am a big fan of this woman. She's a 12-time